In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagwan Krishna has talked about karma, performance, duty extensively. कर्म के बारे में भगवान ने बहुत कुछ कहा है और इस पर बहुत महत्व दिया है. He has attached a great importance in karma, in performance and duty. He began saying about karma, that is performance, in chapter 2. He said, Arjun, you first remember that you have to do your duties without the feeling the pain and pleasure, without having the feeling for victory and defeat. You have to rise above this kind of weakness and then you have to perform your duty. In chapter 3, Bhagwan Krishna talks about karma more extensively. In fact, this chapter is called the chapter of Karma Yoga. Bhagwan says that a man should do Nishkam Karma. Now, what is Nishkam Karma and what is Sakam Karma? Any duty done without expectation is Nishkam, and any duty or work done with expectation of some kind of result is called Sakam Karma. Bhagwan stresses on the importance of Nishkam Karma, that is doing duty without thinking about the results, without thinking of the rewards of the results of his duties. He has to forget about this and then do his duty, considering it to be his sacred duty. Of course, every person in this world has the right to do some kind of work. But what a man ought to do, what a man ought not to do is a matter of great importance. You have to always remember that once you begin to do any work with some kind of expectation, then of course you are in the mode of passion. You belong to Rajogun class. And what happens is that it leads you to the vicious cycle. Expectation and expectation, more and more expectation. What will happen? This will generate lust. Although the lust is of different types and different degrees, but at one point the lust will result in the development of wrath, krodh. Why? If you do not achieve the extent to which you desire, you will have some kind of anger. And once you have developed this calm, that is lust and wrath, you will go on nosediving. There is no end to it. You have entered into the realm of pap. It is all devouring enemy of the world. One should not be trapped in this kind of vicious circle. Bhagwan says that while doing your duties, your performance, don't have or fall in the trap of ego. Don't develop ahankar. You have to get rid of that. And don't think that you are doing something that you only can do and no one else can. Do it plainly. Don't develop that kind of false ego. You have to perform your duty as a matter of great importance in life. This is Bhagwan says that look, there are several kinds of duties in life, but if you do the devotional work, the duty related to devotional work, then this is the best, and this will lead you to the path of liberation. ये मुक्ति प्रदान करेगा. This he has said in chapter 5. Bhagwan Krishna also talks about karma in chapter 18. which is the last chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and in fact, it is the summary of all the chapters. Bhagavan says that look, the karma, that is the duty, also depends upon what kind of a person is, what mode of life he leads. Knowledge, object of knowledge, and the knower, that is the Gyan, Gyeya, or Gyata. Gyata is knower, Gyeya is object of knowledge, and Gyan is knowledge. You must know these three things, these three elements, because they actually are the motivating force of karma. Let me explain. Knowledge, what kind of knowledge you are going to seek? What kind of knowledge you means knower. What kind of knowledge you are going to seek? It depends upon your nature. If you belong to the Satgun class, you will aspire for spiritual knowledge. You will read lot of religious books, Vedas, Upanishads, and so on, so as to be able to attain peace and liberation and remain in that mode. But if you belong to the class of passion, mode of passion, that is, if you belong to the Rajogun class, then you will seek knowledge that will lead you to material wealth, recognition, and so on. And you will read those books pertaining to those subjects. And if you belong to Tamogun class, the mode of passion, you will read all those destructive books, the books that are injurious to your health, mind, and activity. For example, you are reading the books how to make a hand grenade, how to make a pistol, how to kill people, and so on and so forth, how to make bombs, etc. So it depends upon what kind of person you are. The knowledge, Gyan, object of knowledge, what you want to learn, and the knower, what kind of man you are. These are the three things, and accordingly one achieves knowledge, accordingly one performs the duty, and accordingly one gets the result. If you are of the mode of goodness, you will be liberated. If you are mode of passion, then you will be falling in the vicious circle of Kam, Krodh, etc. and etc. And if you are in the mode of ignorance, then the result will be disastrous. So you have to know all these things in great detail and perform your duties accordingly. If you do that, if you select the path accordingly, you will achieve liberation. You will attain the supreme Brahma. But depends upon all of you. And Arjun, since you belong to a different class, you belong to the mode of goodness, you will definitely do something which pertains to the Sattvagun class. Thank you.